Hello guys, welcome to Chasing a Murderer and Talking News. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button before you forget. Okay guys, so I was going to do this story. A 62-year-old woman with dementia got lost. Well, she disappeared, but they didn't know that she had actually just got lost. She had actually gotten the keys to her daughter's truck and took off. Linda Field was reported missing September 17th after she left her Porter home and her red Ford Explorer. So she was reported missing in Montgomery, at the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. And so Laura said immediately she began searching the area for her mom. And almost 2 weeks later, on September 27th, search crews found her mother. They found the red Explorer near the 800 block of Donahue near Cold Spring along the dead end, on a dead-end road. These rescue groups said she was found deep in the woods with the help from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice officers and their bloodhounds. She was dehydrated, but she didn't have any serious injuries. The rescue group sounded very proud because they said it was another rescue for our K-9 officers and their handlers. They said that they knew that they had this small window to find her, and they did it. They found her. They said the woman did live off of, she was living off of sipping on creek water and eating minnows and frogs. According to an article, they say that she had a lot of bug bites, but other than that, she was doing fine. I'm going to run this news clip for you quickly.
Mama wanted to talk to me, and I just burst out crying.
It was the phone call Etta was praying for after spending 10 days wondering what happened to her mother.
I knew I was going to be found. This is God's time. I was glad to finally hear her voice.
The news lady says the Ford Explorer is now back at the home, and it just has a few scratches on it here and there.
I guess felt like she needed a joyride or something.
Laura says her 62-year-old mother, Linda, has dementia. And back on September 17th, Laura says her mom somehow got her...
So it's like the roles are switching here. She says her mother somehow gets her hands on the car keys and just takes off. So it was later that night that she really became concerned and she called the police. So...
prompted a frantic search to find Linda. 10 days later, the Ford spotted near the woods about an hour north of the family home in Porter, up in San Jacinto County.
Okay guys, so this is a part that amazes me, how she survived, how she was able to do this. So she's a tough lady.
Search crews found her and say she was drinking creek water and also eating minnows and frogs to survive. She was taken to the hospital.
When I got there, I hugged her, of course questioned her.
Well, she's still a very smart lady. She survived out there 10 days. I guess maybe the truck ran out of gas. We didn't really hear any of that, so we're not really certain what exactly, why she couldn't get out of there. Was her truck stuck? We don't know. But we are absolutely glad that she is okay. I'm glad that they are okay. So the next story is a woman that moved across country to be with a man she met online who is now accused of killing her. I'm going to try to pronounce her name here. So Haley Lorenzen, I hope that's correct. They ended up finding the 24-year-old woman in a river. So she was killed earlier this year after moving across the country to be with a man she met online who is now accused of murdering her. So what we're learning right now is that authorities allege that Walter killed Haley in December of 2018, dumping her body in the nearby river. Her body was not found until July this year. And what's strange about that is the guy that is accused for her murder allegedly called police to report Haley missing. I wanted to share this story, guys, because I want women to be aware of what's going on out there. We haven't heard much about this, but they did identify her body through dental records. So she was found in the remnants of a white plastic bag that was tied to her arm. So Newswatch 16 has reported that the bag was filled with rocks and tied to Haley before she was thrown in the river. Now, if I can, I'll try to do more on the story, but I don't have time today. But I wanted to get these stories out there. One of them was a nice, happy ending, and it was really neat to see how she survived for that long on her own at 62 years old, and we are so happy that she did. And then also, I wanted to make sure you ladies hear about these online nightmares. Also, I want to apologize because I was not able to get that interview done yesterday, but we do plan on doing it this weekend. I didn't have the correct equipment to do it, and I'm really sad about that. So we've got to come up with a way to do this phone interview until I'm able to get the equipment I need, because I was researching it and it cost quite a bit of money to have what podcasters have. And so right now I am working on some updates on the Casey Jones case as well. So I have like 2 videos coming up. I should have one coming up where we will continue to interview Brandy Lynn, which is Cassie's sister. A few of you had some questions for her. I have them written down, and I will make sure that I use them. And then also one of just some updates that are coming up that I want to share with you guys, and we'll discuss a few things as well. Yeah, I want to thank Doreen. If she wouldn't have got to me, I probably wouldn't even seen that story. There were so many stories that same week. Now, another thing, I did start up a Patreon. Kind of. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to do this, because it is I'm not even sure exactly what it is right now. I'm still researching it, to be honest. But my girl, which is my other queen, but she spells it QU33N, suggested that might help us out and grow in this channel. You know, getting the stuff we need to get it to go in the direction we want it to go. So I actually have it pinned to the top of this YouTube page, but really I haven't finished. It's not complete, and I was kind of playing with some of the I guess the perks it has with it or whatever, just to play and learn how it works. But I still haven't decided whether or not this is for us or not. As you know, that these videos take a lot of work, and when you load them up, you hope that they're going to be monetized. And if they are monetized, unless you're getting millions of views, you're still not making very much. And I was hoping that I would make at least enough to cover all the equipment and things like that. But sometimes I boost the missing girls on Facebook, so I can get their face everywhere. I also send money to like GoFundMe's and stuff occasionally. It's not a lot. It's whatever I think I made on their videos and a little bit over. So right now I'm really kind of negative. I'm not making money right now, but I hope in the future that we can get to the point where we are able to at least upgrade the channel and keep it up. And guys, today I had something happen to me. I'm going to share that real quick. Do you guys use Uber delivery? Well, my son makes Uber rich, okay? He orders Uber 24/7. It is mostly the McDonald's, and today he ordered 20 chicken nuggets, a Coke, and some fries. And he comes up and he asks me, he says, "Mom, did you take my food?" I was like, "No, I didn't take your food." Well, it said it was delivered. I just kind of look at him like, really, you're going to look at me? But I guess he's just confused. I'm like, "No, son, I do not have your food." He says, "Well, it says it's delivered." I said, "Well, then let Uber know." So he was really upset about it, because this is like the third time that they say that the food's been delivered and it's not been delivered. So I call Uber and I ask him, I said, so we got to know where he delivered it. They said, yeah, he said that he delivered it at 12, which is a different number. It was one number, a few numbers different from me, which was my neighbor. So, and they said, well, you need to go ask him and see if he has it. I said, well, he's going to think that I'm accusing him. And they said, well, you still got to ask if you want to, you know, be able to make a complaint. So I walk over and I ask my neighbor, I said, did you get any food here? He's like, what are you talking about? So basically he's giving me this look, so you're accusing me. But yeah, it was hard to do that. But I come back and we called them back and I said, is this guy going to get disciplined? My neighbor doesn't have the food. So that means the driver must have the food. They said, well, we'll take notes, but we won't fire him. So I asked them, I said, how are you guys making money like that? I said, you just let this happens to so many times. How are you going to make money like that? I mean, I don't understand. You're going to employ a thief. That makes no sense. I said, I want to press charges because that's stealing. And let me tell you something, guys. Uber Eats will not give you the information you need in order to press charges against a driver that you suspect is stealing food. So the way that I have to see about getting that driver, I have to email them. And companies today, they make it really difficult for you to get in contact with them. And I think this is wrong. I think if they are taking your money and giving you a service, they should have a higher source for you to communicate with. So I go and I look up and see how many people are having this issue, and it's a lot of people. So just, you know, guys, be aware about the Uber situation, because I'm telling you what, I could not believe that they were going to not do anything about this. So right now I'm trying to get free food for my neighbor and my son. Well, my son did get not free food, but he got his money back. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share that story with you. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. I want to say, guys, I love you much. I hope, you know, you guys have a better day than I did. And I'll see you soon. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a little bit on my animals that are here. I love these creatures. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.